Woohoo! I think we got Walmart for the win, y'all. We're gonna find out. Well, hello everybody. Good morning. I think it's still morning. It's just barely. It's about 11:30. So, been doing some running around this morning. It was a little cool. It was about 40 degrees this morning, so didn't get in a big hurry. But welcome back to the channel. As always, Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Thank y'all for taking the time to tune in, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. We are going to be on day 2 of the pressure washing job, and so part of my running around this morning, I actually went to Tractor Supply as well as Walmart, and surprisingly, what I was looking for I found at Walmart and not Tractor Supply. So we'll get into that when we get to the job. So like I said, we're going day 2 of the pressure washing job, and hopefully this is going to go a little quicker than it did on the first day. So we'll get into that here shortly. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom, and help support the channel. Leave me a thumbs up on the video, be much appreciated. Before I get to rambling on too much, I'll be right back when we get out there, and I'll show you what we're going to change up on this. Alright, so we're back here at this job, pressure washing job, like I said, and I'll show you what I did yesterday. Got a little more daylight to see it. Still drying out a little bit, but and then I'll show you what I bought, and we're going to see how it works, so let you know what the plan is. So here we go. But here is the driveway that I did yesterday on into the garage, and you can see the difference in the driveway and this. I'm going to try to get this, like I said yesterday, cleaned all the way out to the end there, as well as this area over here. There's a sidewalk and a nice big patio area back there in the back. So hopefully, sorry, getting right up on me there. Woo! So hopefully today's purchase is going to help out with that. So we're going to see how it goes. Let me just turn around and show it to you. So Mr. Gerald, you're wearing off on me. Starting to buy some of this equipment and stuff. So what I bought here is, some of you may have guessed, a concrete or a surface cleaner for the pressure washer. Now this is a smaller one, as you can see, 14-inch. I think they make 20s or 22s in a lot of cases, or 18s and 20s. So this is a smaller one. It is a Hyper Tough. Purchased it at Walmart. Surprisingly, they had them. And this was only, I think, $43. So you can see it here. It's got the quick connect on top, the bristles around, and your rotating pressure nozzles underneath. So, and I also had to buy a quick connect wand with a quick connect tip on it, because this other wand did not have that. So this wand is actually, I think, about 4 or 5 inches longer, which will be a good thing. And we're going to hook it up to the Simpson 3000 PSI pressure washer. I believe this is good for up to 3300 PSI, so we're right near the top. It should do a good job, I hope. And that's what we're going to do. And you can also see I got the quick track and the trimmers and everything. If I get into it, I'm going to start, as you can see, doing a cleanup. The weeds here is pretty serious. So I'll have to pick up some limbs and do some other stuff, but we're gonna get this thing hooked up, get my boots on, and see if we can get some film of this thing in action, see how it does. Stick around. So we're gonna try to get this thing started. Just got it fired up. Make sure you turn your water on first so you don't dry run the pump, and also don't let it sit too long once you start it up. Just started it up. Let's see how it does. All right. Well, if it's as clean as I think it is, there's a lot of pockets in this, as you can see. So some of that dirty water sitting down in it. But you can see here where it's cleaned it up. I'll have to go back and just put the nozzle on it and walk back through. But just my first impressions from this minute or two using it. You can see the line there where it's cleaned it. This isn't as dirty as some of the other stuff, but in my opinion, hey, this might be the best $40 I've spent in a while. So I'll try to get some more footage here using it, and let's see how it turns out. All right, well, believe it or not, some of you may, but some of you like me who are not very well versed in pressure washing as far as time constraints, and I still got to go back with the wand and just kind of blast this stuff off, push it around with the nozzle, so I'll have to swap the wand tip out. But I now know why you research stuff and try new things. This as you can see, I got it sitting down there. It'll probably take me 2 or 3 minutes maybe to push all this stuff off of here with the wand when I swap it out. But this is maybe taking me 6 or 8 minutes to do these sidewalks, which probably in the other way I was doing it, like I did all of this, would have taken me probably 45 minutes. And now I wish I had known, obviously, when I did all of this, that was at Walmart. Not the best. Again, it's only a 14. The wand is kind of short. They do make an extension that's about 10 inches longer than the one that I have, so that's probably what I'll end up going back and getting later on. But this is working for now. I don't have a ton of pressure washing jobs, so I'm not going to go invest $300 in the big 20-inch scrubber and $60 in a longer wand or whatever. Right now, what I got will get this done. It's my first big job as far as like concrete and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get this cleaned off and then get it dried. This one problem is this sidewalk here slopes. You can see where the water's pooling up here. I'll try to push as much of that I can that way. I'll have to get me a squeegee at some point down the road if I get a bunch of these jobs, and that way I can help keep this stuff clean. So wow, yep. So one other small thing I think I'm going to try to do is, you notice some water here in the garage area that I washed. Well, this old faucet here, it leaks out from around here when you turn it on. It sprays back here. So what I'll probably do is try to get the customer, I'll get her a new faucet and just throw that in here for her real quick. No big problem. So just something to add in there. So little things help out. And moving on. Kind of sloppy. That's a whole lot cleaner than it was. Over here, see, I got this washed. You can see where it's dark at under the car there. So the car's got a dead battery, so I went on ahead and did this wall. And you'll see the picture of where I was in the middle of doing the steps. So this is all just water. There's no Clorox or crud cutter. You can see where I stopped right there. Got to push that on out. Water's kind of settling in this area. And this is sidewalk. Yes, before you say anything, I know there are some streaks in it. It's the overlap of the washer from where the edge of it rolls around. Just some overlap. So I got this about halfway across. I still got to use the wand to blow off the excess grime that's just kind of sitting there, and brought it all the way down to right about there. You can kind of see it's cleaning up pretty good. And like I say, I'll have to get the truck moved, but I don't know if I can get that done right now, so I'm going to get what I can done here. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy it. And moving right along. Maybe I'll get a little more live footage here in a minute. Alrighty, so you can see from the previous picture and I got this cleaned up as well. Yes, a few more streaks. I'm learning. And you can see underneath the truck, and then where I got two up here, so nice and grimy. So cleaning it up, and I'll wrap this part up, probably back. Got some pressure washing to do on the house, so we'll be back here again doing some more pressure washing. But yeah, before I get to the wrapping this video up, I want to just say the Hyper-Tough 14-inch surface cleaner, it's a pretty good investment, I think, for $40. I think it depends on the pressure washer, obviously, with the unit that you have. So this is a 3000 psi. I think again, clearly if you had, say, a 4000 psi with a 18-inch surface cleaner like this that could take that kind of pressure, it would do a lot better with some of this stuff. Like you'll see right here where it's got the mossy looking splotches in it. That stuff is really caked on here hard, and takes a good bit to get it off. So that's why some of those areas are streaked like they are back there, is kind of letting it sit to get the middle clean, or to try to get it cleaner, and then you end up with a little bit cleaner on the sides. So something like that would definitely probably benefit from some crud cutter or something. Maybe spray it on there and let it sit for 5 minutes. And so yeah, something like that. Maybe some light bleach, just like a 10-to-1 kind of mix, just a little bit in there to break that stuff up, or some crud cutter, like I say, and spray it on there, let it sit. I don't know how long, maybe 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, depending on the instructions for what you're using. And that probably busted up pretty good. So and then that would probably allow you to move a little quicker with the surface cleaners. Before I ramble on too much, like I say, Hyper-Tough 14-inch surface cleaner. It's about $43 at Walmart. If you're just starting out and something like that, rather than what you saw in the first video, part 1 of this, where I was doing that whole driveway with the wand, it's a pretty good investment. So and then you can work your way up from there, just like you would with the lawnmowers. So I'll quit rambling, and I'll be back and wrap this one up. So stick around. Alright, y'all, so you see this is drying out, like I say, from where that faucet's leaking, but I'll try to get it replaced at some point. So I did some on the house. Y'all seen it in the earlier part of the video. Like I said, this wall here had a bunch of moss kind of all over it. I did the steps as well as this wall here, so I kind of cleaned that up. And the main part of the reason I thought about doing that was just in case somebody didn't show up, because as you can see, the car's here. I don't have a key or way to move it. So right underneath, from just under the front of the car here, back, is not done. So again, here's the sidewalk, and I actually was able to kneel down and get the majority of the stuff under the truck. Like I say, you can see a few lines. This has been cleaned. Everything's got to dry out. I basically pushed everything, most of the excess water, off of the pad. You can see all the lines. They'll kind of blend later. I'll probably have to go back over this again when I come back, because I didn't get right under basically where the tires are at here, so that'll have to be done. So kitty cat, kitty cat. Some more cats. Look at there, got them everywhere. So it all looks pretty good, I think. So just want to do a quick walk around, like I said. I got some pictures in here of some during or before type stuff. And you've seen in the first video what a lot of this looked like when I first got here. And yeah, look at there, nice and white. These turned out good. Like I say, I'll have to do the steps and things at some point in another trip, but main focus was all the concrete, so I got that done. And get the camera turned around, I'll close this one out. So that's the grand tour of things at the end. Hope you enjoyed it. So that was the Simpson 3000 PSI 2.4 gallon a minute gas pressure washer with the Hyper Tough 14-inch surface cleaner attachment. And so did a good job for a $40 investment. Definitely saved me some time on this one. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all think about everything. Let me know what y'all use. And just because it's a pressure washing video, shout out to Kevin Hansen of the Lawn Care Juggernaut, also of the Boring Channel. So, and also going to shout out once again earlier in the video, like I did, Mr. Gerald Greenlee with Clean and Green Lawn Service. He's wearing off on me. I'm always buying equipment, so but hey, it worked out. So shout out to those guys. Check those channels out if you haven't yet. If you haven't, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I am a rookie at this, y'all, so I've only messed with a little bit at home, no timetable or nothing like that. So I'm as green as the grass will be hopefully here before long. But again, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel, and once again, y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks everybody.